Everybody good back there?
Can I have this?
Yeah, you can. That's yours.
It's my first song.
That's for you.
This is my first song.
Relax, young.
Everybody good?
Thank you.
All right, we'll open it up to questions. Start.
Sway, you. Sway, you played pretty much the entire second half. Had some really big defensive plays late. Just what was kind of going through your mind there at the end, knowing that you guys needed those stops to have a shot to win it?
Definitely just first off, I don't want to lose at home. Like it's the first game in Neville. Been in this situation before at Oklahoma State. Kind of beat myself up because a lot of times I felt like I could have made a defensive play, especially the go-ahead bucket. And against Oklahoma State, he rejected that screen. We're taught we're supposed to be on both sides. The big's supposed to be on both sides. I wasn't on the other side. He scored. Well, we know how the game went. So I was just in the mindset of I need to be able to help the team no matter what my role is. I would say that was just kind of it. Just focusing on what can I do to help everybody out and secure the win at home.
For both of y'all, how much did already having played an overtime game, it was an exhibition game, but you have experience benefit y'all tonight?
Yeah, I just feel like we prepared, you know what I'm saying? And we talked about times like this when we actually go through adversity. You know, it's early in the season. It's our first time really getting stretch of adversity. And, like, we prepared for the moment. And, like, nobody folded. We were head high. And that was the difference between winning and losing.
Yeah, definitely. Going off what Murph said, our team, I think, was battle tested in this moment, especially that lineup that we put out at the end. That was the lineup that went to overtime when Murph got hurt with his knee. So just, trusting each other, knowing that down the stretch we could have won Oklahoma State, we can still win this game. Just credit to Bethune-Cookman. They gave us the adversity we needed at this point in the season. They're way better than what a SWAC name would be given to them.
In the corner.
Murph, I guess just how are you feeling? And then I guess, was it difficult to have to come back in and out a few times? I assume you were getting your leg looked at. Just talk about your general health right now.
Yeah, it wasn't much my knee. It was like the very first play of the game. I rolled my ankle on Elijah. And I knew that I couldn't just, let that affect me. So, like, mentally I had to keep myself motivated. And do what I can. I knew we were playing a tough team tonight. And I was going to do, regardless, I was going to do what was needed to come out with the win. And, yeah.
Sway, you guys, did you feel like a lot of tonight on defense felt like the first game, like that the Oklahoma State game, as compared to what y'all had probably improved on against Memphis?
Yeah, I think we definitely got into some of our bad habits that we have reverted back to in Oklahoma State. But I think this team is one where we'll get back on track. We'll watch the film. SP is very honest with us. We watched Oklahoma State probably for hour and a half, maybe almost two, and we just watched every single defensive possession of what we did wrong. We'll do the same tomorrow, so we'll improve, and then hopefully y'all can see a better defensive team on Thursday.
Murph, what did you kind of see on the interior that was maybe giving you guys some issues in this game?
On interior, on defense, most of the things that were going on were just good mates. You know what I'm saying? Some things you couldn't control. They were hot. They were making good shots. Good players make good plays. You know what I'm saying? So credit to them. They're a good team. You know what I'm saying? They did what they were supposed to. And we could have did some things better on the defensive end. Got over screens. Could have not been late on a couple of possessions, but that's just small things we can work on ourselves and get better. And this group is we want to learn. We want to get better. So that's a good thing.
For both of y'all, KO had some huge plays there late. Had like 3 steals and overtime. Had a bucket, some huge free throws. Just what did you see from him, kind of stepping up, being kind of the vet, in that backcourt there late in the game?
Yeah, like I said, good players make good plays, and KO wanted to step up, make good plays for the team, what was necessary for the win, and that was That was the whole group of five. The whole group of five wanted to put it all on the line. Of, you know what I'm saying? Do what it takes to get the win. And KO was one of the ones that made a good defensive play, offensive play, knocked down free throws when they count, and came up with the win.
Yeah, I would say, just in the summer, KO's always been a guy like that, especially when the game gets close. I've always noticed, he's always involved, especially defensively, on the game-winning stop or the game-winning turnover, something of that nature. So this was honestly no surprise to me that KO was going to get a stop. I had full confidence in switching 23 onto him, Daniel. I was not worried about it at all because I knew KO was built for this moment. He's won everywhere he's went, and he's going to carry on his win ways here at Auburn, and that's one of the win ways is being able to close out games defensively.
This can be for either of you guys. Considering the difficult, challenging non-conference schedule you guys have, did you feel like this was a wake-up call?
Okay, I don't. In my opinion, it really wasn't a wake-up call, just because we all knew Bethune-Cookman. We knew what they could be and what they are. We knew that they had guys who, we look at Arteria Morris. He had a double-double, 20 and 18. Daniel Ruzon shot 8 from 12 for the field, 16 points. Quentin Hetty had 21 points. These are guys that honestly could probably be at SEC level. So just knowing that, I think most people would overlook this team and think, oh, it's Bethune-Cookman. Where we even heard Bethune-Cookman? But they are a good team, and we gave them the utmost respect. Even in warm-ups, even the days leading up to this game, we knew that even if we punched them in the mouth, it was not going to be easy. And they kept fighting, and credit to them, they took us to overtime. And, it's definitely a wake-up call because we can't go back to our old habits of Oklahoma State, but, I don't think it was necessarily a wake-up call of us sniffing our own butts and thinking how good we are just because we beat Memphis.
Last question.
Murph, what did it mean to just be a part of Stephen Pearl's first win here as a full-time head coach?
Oh no, I'm super excited. After they gave him his first win, basketball or whatever, I came in and gave him a dap. You know what I'm saying? I'm excited. I'm excited to be a part of his legacy. I'm excited to play for Neville Arena. I've always been on the opposite side, so stretching with these boys, wearing orange, looking up at the crowd in Neville Arena. I'm excited, man. And hats off to Coach Pearl. Many more wins to come. Many more things to learn. And we're Eagle, man. Yes, sir.
Perfect. Thank you, guys.
Thanks so much.